Whew. I do not like to run. We do an annual turkey trot, 5K every year, and my wife has gotten really into running over the last few years, but I do not like to run. And yet I still find myself looking at those couch to 5K programs from time to time because I know running more would be good for me. But one of the things that always amazes me when I look at these programs is the number of days when you don't run. Most of these programs, you either rest or do some other type of activity to use different muscles about half of the days. While it may seem counterintuitive, we do not build perseverance through constant movement, but rather through a healthy cycle of work and rest. That is why Retreat and Camping Ministries of the Baltimore-Washington Conference is such an important part of discipleship ministries. We are your opportunity to have healthy rest in your life and to use some of the muscles of our faith and faith communities we don't always emphasize. Going away on a retreat or summer camp experience allows for extended, uninterrupted time with others and with God that creates deep connection and growth in love of God, self, neighbor, and nature. A week or weekend at camp can change your life. We have 3 wonderful sites in Camp Harmison, Manahawkin Camp and Retreat Center, and the West River Center for retreats of all kinds to offer respite and renewal from a world that adores ceaseless production. I always like to tell people that the conversations that happen sitting around a campfire have a unique richness and simply don't happen in other settings. After spending time together on retreat, your group or church or family will have connections that will strengthen both the individual and the community. Each summer, we offer camp programs for young people that provide an opportunity for them to break free from the pressures, limitations, and labels of daily life and discover their true identity in Christ. Through experiential learning, we take discipleship and authentic Christian living from concept to practice. I am convinced that Retreat and Camping Ministries is the best tool we have as a church for reaching young people who are not already connected into the church. Each year, dozens of older youth and young adults are engaged in leadership at camp through our leadership development programs and by serving on camp staff. This hands-on leadership during such a formative time in a person's life is critical in discovering the calling God has placed on their life and how they can minister to the world regardless of what career they choose. The pandemic has been challenging for Retreat and Camping Ministries, as many of the things that make camp and retreat experiences so powerful were things we were asked not to do so we could protect each other. As a result, the operations of Harmison, Manahawkin, and West River were severely limited for 15 months. We were blessed to continue to receive incredible mission share support, donations to fund camperships and special projects at the sites, and countless volunteer hours, which make the life-giving ministry of Retreat and Camping Ministries possible. After canceling summer camp in 2020, we were grateful to be able to open for summer camp in 2021 and safely welcomed nearly 700 campers. Retreats of all kinds have resumed gathering as well, and we're making preparations for another successful summer camp season. So when you or your church feel stuck on the hamster wheel of modern life, remember that it is through a healthy combination of work and rest that we persevere and are truly effective in making disciples of Jesus Christ and transforming the world. So where is the race laid out before you going? To camp, of course. Find out more, register for camp, or book your retreat at bwccampsandretreats.com. Come on,